Alright folks, I am back with my zombie dragon. This is the zombie dragon model. I am using it as the Terrorgheist because I think the Terrorgheist is a hideous model. Not hideous as in like cool and creepy looking and ugly and horrible, awesome looking at the same time, but like hideous as in it's a horrible model. So I am using the zombie dragon because it is a beast looking model. In my opinion, of course. You can rant all you want. So right now, again, let me go back a few steps here. This is going to be like an albino version of the zombie dragon. I mean, there's only a little bit of skin, but it's really going to count in the wings and in the flesh that you can see. Like on the limbs here, coming up here, coming through here. And there's some on the head, but I think I'm just going to leave that kind of like meat. A lot on the legs, or the shanks here. Kind of see the rips in there. So, it's really going to... Ooh, got some red on me. Still drying, still drying. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up too much. As an example of one of my albino models, there's the Mortis engine. My... albino Vargolf here. He's got some fur on him though, so but you can kind of see the same way I'm going to do it here. Let me see if I can get him out without destroying everything in its path. So you can kind of see the albino Vargolf, the wings there, the legs. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Kind of. Probably less of that white skin, but it's really going to matter in the wings because a lot of him is like this meat kind of stuff hanging off him, which I like. You can kind of see his guts hanging out too in there. So right now, what I did was 3 parts red, 1 part white, 3 parts red, 2 parts white to get a pinkish color. And I did all the meat, sinew, whatever you want to call it, muscles and guts hanging off of him. Painted all that pink. So like some of this flab and stuff hanging off his tongue, in his mouth. You know, right here. I don't know. So this is still drying, so hopefully I don't get any on me. Some of his muscles back there. Some of that meat hanging off of him. So all that stuff. Painted all that like that pinkish color. And then pretty much hit everything that's going to be white with this ball red. And the meat and flesh dripping off of him. Painted that all ball red as well. And that's going to be touched up again. I'm going to take some hard coat to it after I paint the bone in between there. That hard coat is going to make it look wet. So in some of the areas that I want it to look wet, probably in the guts here, in the stomach. And he's got some like stuff hanging out of his chest too, like those flesh and stringy stuff hanging out there. Probably paint that. His tongue here. I might do the rib here, these ribs. Maybe, maybe not. Or I might do all the muscles. I don't know yet. That I'm going to hit with hard coat. That way it looks wet. And that way it looks kind of like it's fresh and dripping. And then the wings, all that white dry brushing. And then I'm going to touch up with white. And then the bones. And then it's got rocks and then the ground. So I mean, it's a simple way to do it. And it's a good model. I still want it to look clean, so it's not gonna like have like blood droplets. This is just ink, the wash dripping all over the place. So it's not gonna have blood splatters or anything like that. So still gonna try to make it look clean and whatnot. So that's the beginning of my zombie dragon right now. I like it also too because it still has the seat here. So if I wanna put a lord on there, I can whenever I want to. I'm thinking just making some kind of platform or something later, and that way I could have, you know, find on eBay or something like that another one of these leaning chicks. Cause look, cause her angle is pretty cool. Oh man, come on. I went out of focus there. Sorry, folks. Like, see how she's like leaning there? Imagine that like in the saddle right there with that like sword or something like that. I could easily make another conversion and put her in the like saddle kind of thing, maybe a shield or something like across there. And so she could sit there and have like her legs dangling. You know what I mean? So like something like that as a conversion later on if I really wanted to. Again, because my theme is all female vampires, so hence why I have no necromancers, and you all see chicks, female vampires, or female models as the necromancer. Like this is my my favorite because she's half naked and she has the naked concubine with her. You know, so the female vampires, and here's my other vampire right there, and then some other vampires back there. And I trade them up, put some trays on them for them. They deserved it. They needed it for a long time. I totally forgot about them. So he's gonna be done. He's gonna look beast, I think, in the long run. It'll be simple, but I think it'll still turn out really cool in the end. So we'll see what happens.